Hey viewers, today we have Urjit Sharma. He did his BMS from Mumbai University and later on recently completed his MBA from Wellinger, Bangalore. So today he will be sharing his scoop with all of us. So hi Urjit, how are you?
Hi, sir. I'm fine, sir. How are you?
I'm doing great. Okay, so can you brief the viewers about your background?
So I've done my 12th standard from Thakur College, and I've done my graduation from Dalmia in BMS in finance, and then I've done my MBA from Wellinger Institute, Bangalore, in the field of operations.
Great, great, great. So let's talk a bit about Wellinger. So, I mean, when you went there and when you spent there 2 years, almost the 2 years of your time. So, can you give us certain insights about the college which only a student would be knowing about?
Okay, so sir, according to me, the best part of the 2 years was the first 15 days of the first fortnight of the college, which we call NEEF. It was a basic 9 to 6 there was many sessions from 9 o'clock in the morning to 6 o'clock in the evening. It was pretty tiring for us, but it was also fun and games for us. It was just not just not educative. They had many activities lined up for us. We had clay modeling, we had origami, we had different things that we could do. Apart from it, the overall experience of Wellinger Bangalore was very good. The faculties were very great, and the career management cell is also very good.
Okay, great, great, great. So, what changes basically you see in yourself before an MBA and after an MBA?
So, according to me, the first change that I would see is the change in my communication skills. Before doing an MBA, I think I was a very introverted, reserved kind of a guy. But after in my MBA that I've done, I think so. It has opened up my that skill in which I can openly talk to a person that I am not acquainted to, and it has definitely increased my vocabulary. Studying for the MBA is also a very good process, wherein uh, you have to give different exams, and each of these exams are different, like quants, LI, verbal. So it increases your personality as a whole, and not in some certain sections.
Okay, okay. Chalo, let's go a bit back in flashback. And when you thought of doing an MBA and you started with the journey of studying for the entrances, and then so how was your prep process and how was your GDPR experience with the college or for any other interviews that you have appeared for?
So the prep process was basically every entrance MBA entrance exams has four sections: verbal, DI, LR, and quantitative. So basically, it was just for quant, it was just basic practice and practice and practice, because practice is what makes a man perfect. So it was just practice for quant. For LI and DR, also for DI, it was just practice because uh, mental calculations was a lot in that section. So we just had to do use Vedic maths and different processes to do that. Verbal, we had to read different kinds of books to increase our vocabulary, learn different words and how was their origin, from where did they come, what were the root words in the whole word. We had to learn all of that. So the preparation was very thrilling and very educative for MBA. And for the GDPI process, for me, for Wellinger, the GDPI process was very flexible as well as very chill, because the topics that they give in GDs are very abstract and anybody can talk about it. But for me, what I observed in the GD process was, you there is no need to make much uh, more than 5, 6, 7 entries, because they don't look for the number of entries, but they look for the quality of that entry for what you have made. If you are talking to the point, and if your point is making someone else change their point of view, according to me, they thought that this is very good. And for the PI perspective, I am a fresher, so they could not talk to me much about the experience part of it, but then they had a lot of personal questions. For example, what are your hobbies? What did you do? What did you study in graduation? If you chose finance, why did you choose finance? And do you know this? Uh, where does this entry go? Where does that go? What books have you read if you like reading? So I told that I like bike riding and swimming. So they asked me questions like who is the number one Olympic swimmer and all of that. So they wanted to check if you know about what you're talking about, if you know the field that you want to talk about. So that's a very good a very good way of taking a personal interview according to me for a fresher.
Okay, great, great. So that's it from my side. Is there any pro tip that you want to give to the viewers about preparation or about the college? Anything?
So one tip that I would like to give, it's just a general tip, not confined to Bellinger Bangalore, is that take experience before you join MBA. Maybe 6 months, maybe 1 year, it doesn't matter, but just take experience, because sometimes it's like you cannot relate to a thing until you have done the thing. So if you just have the experience, it becomes an easy process of learning the MBA.
Okay, great, great, great. Thank you so much, Urjit, for your time, and we wish you luck for your future endeavors.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye, sir.